If you're a small-time creator on YouTube, the point of this video isn't to depress you or get you down. It's more to inform you as far as how YouTube is treating its small creators currently and how it seems to be getting progressively worse as time goes on. I encountered a situation last week with one of my videos and have physical proof and evidence as how YouTube is strangling small channels and why you won't be successful until you grow to a size to enable yourself to overcome the algorithm itself. I took a screenshot of the statistics page on YouTube of my Nintendo Announces Switch Virtual Console Dead video. A video that I personally put over 8 hours of work into behind the scenes of thinking up the topic, getting the information to put into it, actually filming it and editing it, all this work that went into making this video complete. And at the end of the day, I felt like it was a pretty good video. And knowing that in the grand scheme of things, I'm still currently a small channel, so it's really hard to gain ground on bigger channels and get views on your videos. But once I released this video, it started to take off, and there was a ton of chatter about this on Twitter. People were talking about the video. It was actually extremely exciting for me because I saw this video starting to go viral. At its max peak, it hit nearly 1,000 views per hour before it got hit with demonetization. And this is exactly what I feared. I know I'm not alone here. Everybody is getting their videos demonetized. Usually it's 24 hours after posting. Sometimes it's sooner than that. Sometimes it's later than that. But oftentimes it will get demonetized no matter how family friendly the video is. And with that in mind, I was watching this video like a hawk, and the second that I saw it demonetized, YouTube didn't send me an email, they didn't notify me, they just flipped a switch and made it demonetized, and I had to find it for myself. So the second I saw it get demonetized, I went and disputed it immediately. It then proceeded to take over 24 hours to be reviewed and be remonetized. During that time, it went down from 1,000 views an hour down to less than 10. And then when it was finally remonetized, it went to getting 3 to 5 views per hour. And my point of making this video is to let you know, as a small-time creator, even if you have a video start to go viral, YouTube may swing in and demonetize it, and you can argue it, and you can fight it, and they can change it and remonetize it, but because you're a small channel and you don't have the momentum of views behind it, it's going to be dead in the water the second it gets demonetized. And that's extremely demoralizing for putting all this effort and work into a video and seeing how it should be taking off and becoming a viral video, but because YouTube is so completely broken right now, you're screwed. Now, I've had people say, oh Jeff, the reason why that got demonetized is because you have the word dead in the title, and because of people like Logan Paul and showing the suicide forest, it's going to get demonetized because that word's in the title. Are you so sure about that? Because this is the first video I've ever used that word in it, yet every single video I post gets demonetized, and I don't get a reason as to why it gets demonetized. And oftentimes a lot of my videos will have that initial successful trajectory where they start off and get a ton of views, but then they get demonetized and drop down. Typically not nearly as drastic as what happened with this video that I'm talking about, but oftentimes it happens every time I post a video. And this speaks to a much greater issue for smaller creators, because in order to get your video to be put into the algorithm and have a fast trajectory and get a ton of views, you need a lot of eyes on your video all at one time, and typically that comes right when you post your video. And the only time you're getting a lot of views and YouTube suggesting your video is if it's monetized. Even though YouTube will say, no, we don't really do that, this right here is proof. They will not push your video if it's demonetized. Bigger channels are easily able to overcome this because if you're past 10,000 subscribers, YouTube typically initially reviews it really quickly and you'll be right back on track without missing a beat. But if you're under 10,000 subscribers and this happens to you, good luck, you're dead in the water. They're going to take as long as it takes to get around to watching your video. No matter how many views it has, they'll take their time getting to it, and you'll get screwed the second that it gets remonetized. Now, people without YouTube channels might hear this and be like, great, who cares? Make the videos because you have a passion for making them. Don't make them because you want to get a lot of clicks and a lot of views and a lot of subscribers, because you're never going to make money anyways. Well, yeah, but that's kind of a catch-22 because you're not going to grow if you don't get clicks on your videos, and you won't make money on YouTube. And because you're small, YouTube doing this to smaller channels is basically just completely holding you down, while other channels like Logan Paul still get promoted without even having them in your sub feed. People who aren't even subscribed to Logan Paul are getting updates in their news feed saying, hey, Logan Paul is back. I don't care! If I cared about Logan Paul, I'd be subscribed to him. Anyways, that's my rambling rant for today. I just want to give a heads up to you smaller channels of what's really happening with YouTube and how they're severely holding you back from being successful, because it's going to be extremely challenging to get that viral video no matter how good you do on your video, because they're gonna hold you down regardless. It just feels really disparaging knowing that each passing day, YouTube seems to care less and less about the small-time creators, you know, the people that make up the platform, while they're putting all their effort and promotions into these gigantic channels that are doing ludicrous things and drawing very poor attention to their brand, just for the sake of more eyes coming to their platform. And that's really not a successful business practice for the long term. Anyways, those are my feelings on this issue. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys have ever experienced anything like this. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.